You haven't had a new governor since 2018. What do you think should be the top priority for the new guy coming in?
Well, I think it's going to boil down to cost. Affordability is a big issue with a lot of people, and I think that's going to continue.
After nearly 8 years, Florida is getting a new leader. So what do voters really want from their next governor, and could a Democrat actually be elected? What do you want to see for the next governor?
I'd like to see more affordable housing. I'd like to see more money for public education. I don't want money funded out of public education going to the charter schools.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know that I'm excited about anybody. Politics has become very ugly, and I don't pay much attention to it. I will, when I'm ready to vote, I'll kind of figure out who's the least offensive and vote for them.
It's a long shot, but this is the first time in a long time we've seen a Democratic candidate who actually just maybe could win in November in David Jolly. Do you think that's possible in Florida?
I do not. I really don't. I just think the state is conservative, with conservative values as a general matter anyway. So I don't think it's likely that David Jolly can win.
You're calling a Democrat for governor? Is that what I'm hearing right now in Florida?
I'd like to see a little bit of change. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping. I remain hopeful, so we'll see.
Probably right now, probably not. Just given the recent history. But again, anything's always possible. I think if the Democrats put up a really good candidate, if they did, then that would be, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. I think it's unlikely, though. It's unlikely.
And that goes to show you the mindset, the mentality in the state of Florida, right? They say that they don't think that a Democrat can win because it's a conservative state. And I agree, it's an extraordinarily conservative state. But they say a Democrat can't win because it's a conservative state. And Democrats just don't represent those values. However, David Jolly, the Democratic governor, the Democratic candidate for governor, I should say, in this year's elections, is a former Republican member of Congress. He's a staunch conservative. He's one of those guys that was part of the Republican establishment under Bush and Cheney and everybody pre-Trump. And he became one of those guys like Rick Wilson, who went off and was one of the founders of the Lincoln Project, who was a staunch conservative, considered for the longest time the far right of the Republican Party, but could not go along with what MAGA had to offer. So they became independents or Democrats. David Jolly is a conservative. He served as a conservative member of Congress for the state of Florida for years. But because he's left of batshit crazy, because he's left of MAGA, Florida won't vote for him. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, because David Jolly would seem to like to want to bring a little bit more back to the center, not go left, but at least bring it back to the center and not be full on MAGA, which could help in the state of Florida, but I don't know.